Bonjour, my name is Bobby Hobgood. I am teaching in a level 2 French class in hybrid setting, mostly asynchronous with some synchronous meetings. And today I'm going to share with you a lesson called Allons, vacances, at least part of the lesson, the integrated performance assessment, the presentational mode of that IPA. And in this particular part of the lesson, students are completing a task that you see depicted here. Their task is to reserve a hotel room at the beach. And they've already studied the vocabulary and expressions associated with going on vacation. So they're familiar with that. They've had the opportunity to practice it both individually and with other students in the class. So in this particular activity, they are going to be writing a script that they will practice with their peers using Skype. And they'll also use a rubric to evaluate one another before they record their final assessment task here for me. So you see here the details of the activity, that it can't be any longer than 5 minutes. They're going to use a built-in recording tool in our learning management system of the discussion area. They have used that before, though, to accommodate those students who need some additional support and reminder. I will point to them where that information is located. So before they begin working on this particular task, I will give them this grille d'évaluation, or a rubric, that divides their work into the 4 areas you see here: vocabulary, function and structure, comprehension, and usage. And this final section here, au choix, gives them the opportunity to suggest to me a criteria. So before they actually begin working on their script, they're going to think about what are the criteria that would be important in evaluating a really good message. And so they have the opportunity to suggest that criteria to me. I will give them feedback on that, and they will then include that in the rubric as they are planning and writing their script. So in terms of their work with their peers, each one will then use that rubric as they listen to the other read their script before they actually record it. In terms of my predictions of student performance on this particular activity, since they've been studying the vocabulary and they're familiar with this, I think that they will enjoy this particular activity. They're comfortable with it. They are comfortable with performance tasks like this, particularly since they can see the relevance of the task. It is authentic. It's something that we would actually do in the real world, so it appeals to them. They'll enjoy also the opportunity to make decisions on their own. As you see here, they get to decide how many people in the family will be going on the trip. They get to choose the destination of the trip, the arrival and departure date. So there's some agency and some freedom built into this activity for them. I know that there are some students who will appreciate that freedom, and they'll go all out, and then others who will do the bare minimum. In terms of my role in this task, I am providing support from the very beginning by reminding students of what they already know, pointing them toward any necessary tutorials to remind them of how to record using our LMS. I'll also be giving them feedback on their rubric criteria that they suggest for me, and I will remind them via a timeline early on that they have to first decide on the criteria and get that approved by me before they can continue on with their work, with their recording. I think that I will see some good results from this activity. Some students will stress out about having to record themselves, but this is a good opportunity for them to practice speaking and to hear their voice and to become comfortable recording themselves. Thanks for listening.